So yesterday we got confirmation that Spaceballs 2 is happening. The search for more money, well, has been found, and after nearly 40 years, we're finally getting a follow-up to one of the greatest comedies ever made. One of the most quotable, infinitely rewatchable, wonderfully amazing, and downright gut-bustingly funny films. I'm going to use every adjective in the book, by the way, to describe this movie. This movie is one for me that, I hadn't thought about in a while. And then last night I was at work and I was driving home and I just started thinking about this movie, right? I started thinking about the different quotes from the film. I started thinking about even the score, right? Dun 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 dun, right? Dun 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 dun. I'm 43 years old and I can quote this movie in my sleep. I love it. Right? I mean, how is this movie going to work, though? That's the real question, right? How is Spaceballs 2 going to work? Because you've got, Rick Moranis coming out of retirement. That's fantastic, right? But John Candy is gone, so we're not going to get Barf, right? Joan Rivers is dead, so we're not going to get Dot Matrix. Is Mel Brooks going to come back as both Yogurt and President Scroob? How is that going to work out? What exactly is going to be Josh Gad's entire approach to this? And I have a feeling that as the co-creator on the project, it's entirely possible that he'll be playing Barf's son. And if I had to write the script, and this is what I was going to do, I would name Barf's son Ralph. Yeah, I said it. I live by that. I stand by that. Okay. Now, the real question is going to be who's going to direct this. I would love it if Mel Brooks, at the young age of 99, would direct this movie. If not, then give it to his son. Max Brooks's work, on the Zombie Survival Guide and World War Z, I think would allow him to really tap into the satire and give him a shot to kind of really be his dad, follow in his dad's footsteps. I just think that would be great. I don't know who's going to direct this thing. And I think a lot of the success hinges on who is going to be stepping behind the camera to take the reins of this utterly fantastic and magnificent franchise. But I really want to know your thoughts on this. So please let me know.